You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So
mostly classic TV, especially
but
bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Hey, and welcome to Destroy All Movies. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing much.
It's been a couple, huh?
A couple of weeks. Hiatus.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
we just had stuff to do.
That is true.
But we're
I
back.
apologize. I apologize for yawning. I'm tired. So,
Yes, that's an exciting way to open the show, Richie.
well, I just found out I have to watch fucking Dune. So, I'm so excited now. Rather watch Hallmark Christmas.
I'm really excited.
You're probably
for
going
it.
to have to watch both anyway. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
You know, there's 3 new Christmas movies this weekend.
Don't care.
Friday,
Don't care. Not gonna watch.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Not gonna watch one of them.
Nope.
One
Me
is
neither.
called Santa Stakeout.
Nope. No.
It's gonna be a hard no for me.
Absolutely not.
I think I'm gonna boycott this year.
Well, that's between you and your wife.
All right, it's fine.
You're not going to watch any of them. Not even Christmas Card.
Nope.
No, like I'm talking about no new ones. No, like just the stuff that we watch around Christmas. Just the 5 or 6. That's it.
Yeah, you're qualifying it. You're still going to watch Hallmark movies then?
Well, I'm going to watch Christmas. I'm not going to watch them on Hallmark. I have them already.
Yes, but they were produced by Hallmark. So
That's fine.
therefore you're watching a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah. What am I going to say?
Nope.
I'm not going to watch Sony movies anymore. Like if Sony makes a Christmas movie, I can't watch that.
Sony doesn't make the same movie
No shit.
over and over again. Well, maybe. They do.
Technically, yeah. I was going to say, dude.
I'll be watching my 3: Christmas Story, A Christmas Vacation, and Scrooged.
There you go.
Those
None
are,
of which are Hallmark.
None.
none of those are my 3. Well, Christmas Story is, but not the other 2.
If you're allowed to watch Christmas Story.
Christmas Story, the Patrick Stewart
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Richie, do your
He almost fucking dies.
That's his laugh coming out, man. That has been buried deep in his soul.
Oh, whatever. It's fucking weird.
So this week we're doing Free Guy. Let's actually welcome people to the show.
Oh, yeah. Free guy. Free guy.
We're gonna do what we're watching if Carl can remember the movie that he liked. I want to recommend a movie. I just don't remember it.
I can't fucking remember.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Free Guy, and then Dune comes out, and then I think
watching Dune.
Shane. Yes, you are.
Why do I have to watch it?
Why wouldn't you
Why
want to watch
wouldn't
it?
you watch it?
Because nothing about it is exciting. I'm not looking forward to it.
Ooh.
Did you look forward to Kate? Did you look forward to the other one with Kate Beckinsale?
Yeah, I did, actually.
You look forward to those.
Yeah.
Richie, we watch bad movies, but I don't think Dune is going to be a bad movie. So maybe you'll be surprised and you'll like it.
Probably not. Probably going to be, how long is it?
Oh, that's that's
I found
235.
I found the
I don't have
movie.
time for fucking.
The movie is not the whole book.
Forward. Say it again.
The movie is not the whole book.
Yeah, it's half and half.
Yeah, it only goes up to the point where he basically runs into the Fremen.
Rich is already out.
I don't even know what the fucking Fremen is.
Yeah, he's out.
The guys with the blue eyes, like still.
Oh yeah.
You know, I will call you Usul.
Yeah. I don't remember a lot of Doom other than the Feta Key. Other than that,
The Feta Key, yes.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
I will call you Usul, which is the stone at the base of the pillar.
Yes, the old movie is not great.
I love it.
But
I still love it.
So
I love it too.
Is it going to be a 2-parter?
Yeah.
Well,
the new Dune,
if it makes money.
If it makes money.
So when they meet up with
Stilgar and
blue eyes. So when they meet up with the old blue eyes,
blue eyes, and they start crooning.
Take that cookie spice down.
Now you gotta watch it. Gonna generate material. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that little retrospective show that we had last week. If you want any more of that,
too bad.
Keep waiting because it's rough. Because nothing, like I have all the shows,
right?
But I don't. They're just numbered. There's no description whatsoever. So
you just go randomly through.
Well, one at a time. Apple in Finder, when you go into the file, you can, if you hover over it, you can preview it. So a little button appears, play button, so I would click the play button. Oh, okay, go to the next file, click the play button on that, and go until I heard what I was looking for.
Wow, you put a lot of work into that.
No shit.
Hey, it takes. That's why I only put out one in 2 weeks. Because
wow, 2007 we started this dumb shit.
Right.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
And I think the first Steves must have been like a year later, 2 years later.
Was it? It's probably 2 years, I think it was.
Yeah, probably 2 years. But I heard the other Steve songs. We had Eye of the Tiger, that one.
Right.
But I heard the one that had the Jai-Ho. That one
was good. That's so funny. You got to send me that one.
The Steves.
That's when we wrote the line that Kristen Wiig couldn't act her way out of a paper big.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Oh, you also had one like that where it was and where it's at, or it ended in that, and then you said, I can't think of a rhyme, so I'll just say cat.
It was a late night.
Yeah, so we might as well get into what we're watching. Richie, you watching anything?
Well, let's see. Well, I watched the last couple Lassos, so that was really good.
Yeah, fuck me.
Oh, he's gonna get his comeuppance, as Jim says.
Yes,
they're gonna play him in the first season. And he's gonna get schooled and get fired.
I did not see that coming, but then in hindsight, I did see it coming.
I saw it coming.
I didn't
because I analyze each episode with a fine.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. No, I didn't. Yeah. So I watched Shawshank again and The Untouchables.
Great movies. Oh,
so
love
there you go.
Those movies.
Yeah, the Untouchables one. I'm like, ooh,
so good.
If you're cold, stomp your feet.
Stomp your feet.
Did you check it once?
Check it once. Leave it alone.
That's the Chicago way.
Yeah, you're gonna make a good cop, Giuseppe.
They bring a fist, you bring a knife.
Yeah.
They bring a knife, you bring a gun. That's the Chicago
Yeah.
way.
You send one to the hospital. You send one to the morgue.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's the Chicago way.
I'm saying, isn't Sean Connery dead?
I don't know. No.
I don't think so.
Is he? Look it up on your internet machine.
Sean Connery.
I think he's alive. He's just not acting.
List. Thomas Edwards, actor, years active.
Thomas Edwards.
Yeah, he's dead.
When did he die?
October 31st, 2020.
Oh, reminds me of what I watched. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Sean Connery, for dying.
Jogging my memory.
And you jogged my memory.
He did.
So he died October 2020. He was 90 years old.
Did we do anything? I think we
I don't think we really did.
Oh,
we might have mentioned it, but we didn't do any kind of like retrospective or anything.
Oh, all right.
Real quick, besides Bond movies, what would you pick them for? And the Untouchables, obviously.
Hunt for Red October.
Hunt for Red October.
Indiana Jones.
Yes.
What's that stupid movie he was in?
I don't want stupid movies.
Highlanders. The Highlander movie where he played a Scottish Spaniard.
Yeah. He's from Spain.
He's from Spain with a Scottish accent.
It's ridiculous.
And he was also in The Rock.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. Non-Bond, I think I'd give him The Rock.
Yeah.
What? Are you prepared? Did it?
So Carl, then what is the movie that you remember?
I went to the theater and watched with a friend No Time to Die, the latest Bond.
Oh,
how was it?
It's fucking great, man.
I heard it wasn't as. I heard it was a little long-winded.
It was super long.
Dude, what the fuck is up with the long movies, man?
It was 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah,
2 hours and 45 minutes. A Bond movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm not watching that.
It was really good though.
I'm not watching that at all.
But man, that's long for a Bond movie.
They could
Long
have
for any movie.
They could have cut out.
Fucking Bond movie. Long for any movie.
They easily could have sliced 15 minutes.
An hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, you're probably right.
No.
How many fight scenes were there, and how long did they last?
I don't know how to answer that.
How many fight scenes was there? How many times did he get into a
fist fight or
whatever?
Oh man,
more than 12?
No.
Violent combat.
Yeah,
As every spy loves to constantly get into fights.
No, there was like 3. I don't. There's some great action.
How long did the fights last?
What were the cool gadgets?
No.
Yeah, what cool gadgets did they have?
There's a lot of that too.
Spoiler alert, people who want to see
I
it.
don't know. Just look.
I mean, you can spoil it to us, Carl. We don't care.
Yeah. You have a little tracker in his shoe that he popped out?
I don't remember the cool gadgets. The cool gadgets, it wasn't a big part of the plot. This one really seems like they're going to possibly change the entire franchise.
Possibly? I heard it's going to be a fucking girl next time.
It may or may not be.
They didn't pick anybody.
That's what I heard. It's going to be a girl.
That's what you heard. Yeah, right. A lot of people.
Well,
it should be Idris Elba.
It should be.
Absolutely, yes.
He would make a great Bond.
Fucking make an awesome Bond.
My wife and I had this conversation the other night. Idris Elba, obviously, but Homeboy is also a good choice.
Chris Evans?
No. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
No.
That dumbass.
Robert Downey Jr.?
No, AI. No. He's English.
AI? Oh, no, what's his face?
Yeah.
The dude, he was in the Captain Marvel movie. He was like the guy who was turned on her.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck's his name? He's been in a billion things.
Not him. He's so boring.
What's his name? That's a good question.
Jude Law.
Jude Law, that's it.
Fuck him.
Jude Law's no Bond.
Fuck him as a Bond. Because he's English.
I think you
can say any asshole Englishman.
Then I would say Paul McCartney. Make him Bond.
Well, yes.
What about Tom Hardy?
No.
Tom Hardy was in a spy movie, and I liked him in that one. And I don't need him in another one.
Right.
Remember that spy movie? Him and Chris Pine?
Yeah.
We're going after...
he was fucking terrible.
What? We all like that movie.
No, it was bad. Who's the Englishman in Tron? What's his name?
The Englishman in
the original Englishman in Tron?
No, Tron 2.
David Warner?
The whatchamacallit had the stick. You know, he was in the bar. He was the bartender.
Oh, you're talking about Michael Sheen?
Yeah, there you go. Then why don't you just say him? Just start throwing every English fucking name out.
He's too small.
That was a long way around to get saying that. Someone from England.
Well, I like him. It's funny. So
you could have picked anybody. Ricky Gervais. They got to pick.
Yeah, there you go. Ricky Gervais.
Harry Styles.
Oh, mother! I can't believe that. I almost fell over.
Mute Carl for a second.
No. Like the Harry Styles has been in the news because he is playing a character in Marvel.
Oh no!
Who's Harry Styles?
He's that boy band from England.
English
first edition or whatever the hell they were called.
One Direction?
One Direction. Oh, yeah, that's it. Right. First edition.
Wow, I can't believe I knew that.
First edition.
I couldn't remember Jude Law, but I remember One Direction.
Yeah. He was in Short Division.
Yeah. So he's going to be playing Thanos' brother.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
I know we don't.
Is he going to wear a dress in it? Is that the dude who wears dresses all the time?
Yes, he does wear.
That's him. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Is he going to wear a skirt in it? I'd make him wear a skirt.
I'm sure he'd be dashing.
So
in a skirt.
He's Thanos' brother.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like Die Hard.
No, but Thanos' brother is not like Thanos in every way. He's like a big womanizer, and he was an Avenger for a while.
Oh my God.
He was Star Fox.
His name was Star Fox, not like Kranos?
No, his name was Eros.
Thanos Eros.
But the Avengers put that moniker on him.
Who's Thanos' daddy?
What?
Who's Thanos' mommy and daddy?
I don't know, actually.
Grimace from McDonald's.
Grimace.
And I can't think of the mommy.
That's funny.
And Grimace was a nice guy, and you're telling me.
He just looks like Grimace.
Thanos, I disown you.
Who was the purple broad from Futurama with the one eye?
She wasn't purple.
Well, she wasn't purple?
No, she was Caucasian.
I thought she was purple.
She was
still a good choice, though. This is a good choice.
All right.
And it was like Tila.
Leilu, I think.
No, wasn't it Tila? Wasn't it?
I don't know.
Or Leela? Or
Peggy Segal's or
whatever her
name is. Peggy Segal.
Segal.
What's her first name?
Oh, Katie.
I just realized you said that.
Peggy's
I accepted.
I know. That's why I said. I'm like, Peggy Segal. I knew her last name.
I accepted that. I thought, yeah, that sounds natural.
It does. That's why I said it. It just flowed. Peggy Segal. Good enough.
Yeah. All right. Well, that movie. Have you watched anything else, Carl?
I mean, real quick.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen Seinfeld, but it dropped on Netflix.
Yeah.
It is the way to watch it now.
Is it?
There's no commercials. It just goes.
Yeah, and no product placement either.
Nothing like it. It's great.
Wow.
So I'm rewatching the whole fucking thing.
Cool.
But everyone's seen it. I don't need to sell Seinfeld.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Comedians in cars. Which one was your favorite? Richie?
Oh, man.
Wow.
The favorite?
That's a difficult question. What is one base's response on?
What's one base?
Yeah. For real.
I mean, Brian Regan was funny because it was so new.
Yes. Ryan Regan was very funny.
I love the Larry David one.
Yeah. It's
good. The Carl Reiner, Mel Brooks was amazing.
I didn't say list good episodes.
I can't. That's what I'm saying. I can't. Sarah Silverman was fucking great. So I don't think there was one I was just like,
Well, I'll tell you the one I would choose.
Oh, you were fishing for it. Okay.
No. I was going to go. I asked, what's your favorite? Richie has no answer.
No, I don't.
I'll get to you, Carl. Okay, Carl, give me your favorite.
I'm probably the Larry David. It's just great to see them together.
Yeah, because know what I liked about that one? That one where he's saying that he started drinking tea and his wife was upset because he's drinking tea. And he goes, I'm sitting there. What? They're in a cup. They're both hot. And then later Seinfeld says, your wife had a point. Your ex-wife had a point. He goes, it's like, if we both went for ice cream and I had a cone and you had a salad.
That episode really proves where, besides Curb Your Enthusiasm, it really proves where that shit started.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there was that
legendary.
The Jason Alexander story about him when he realized that he was playing Larry David, not a character.
Yeah.
And
because early on, he played it almost like Woody Allen.
Right. And then he was having a conversation. It was the bathroom. Name any anywhere in New York. I'll tell you where
the best bathroom is.
Where the best bathroom is.
That's a real story.
Yeah, that's a real story. And Jason Alexander was like, "There's no way this is real. No one talks like this. No one would know that." He goes, "That's exactly the conversation I had. That's exactly how I wrote. That was my exact reaction." And that's when he goes, "Oh my God, I'm playing him."
Yeah, the man's a genius.
Yeah,
because they said like the writer's room wasn't like a normal writer's room. What they would do is like, talk about what they did that weekend.
Right.
And that's where they were getting stories from. Like the one episode, one of the writers said, I have a friend and her answering machine is interesting. And it was her singing the Believe It or Not thing.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right.
Really?
Yeah. And that's where they got
isn't at home.
Yeah, that's where they got that from. That someone's real answering machine.
Yeah, the hello. That was real. That was one of the writers, and he was like, "I broke up with her. Like, I wanted to do the
voice. She didn't want me to do the voice.
So I broke up with her. You have to pick me or the voice. I'm going to take the voice."
So my favorite is Martin Short.
Oh my God, what a great episode!
Oh, I could rewatch that.
Yeah, that was a great episode.
Love Martin Short.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got it.
There you go. That was what we're watching.
Yes, I don't think I watched anything new.
I was going to say
except Ted Lasso.
Yeah, they're really getting to the character now, and I think it's well done. It's not like the first season.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
And if you watch it, you can steadily see the little things about Nate that go on. His attacking Will, his getting upset when Roy came to coach the team, and then more upset when they won. And he goes to hug Ted, and Ted blows by him and hugs Roy.
Right.
Yeah. Screw that dude.
Yeah, but he had the devil whispering in his ear.
Yeah.
You don't think part of that's him telling Ted Lasso he doesn't belong there and they wouldn't have won a single game without him? That was not Rupert.
Right.
Okay, all right. Okay. I see that.
It's
he's very impressionable. Okay.
Plus, they build him up to be I love the Star Wars reference. They build him up to have an arc like Anakin.
Right.
And then at the end, when he's standing there, he's standing all by himself watching his troops. The players all wearing white and the coaches all wearing black.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah. But all the players are in white shirts. All the coaches are in black.
That's awesome.
They're like stormtroopers and the officers.
That's great.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right. Well, that's what we're watching.
Movies.
Let's get on to our main event.
Free Guy.
Starring Ryan Reynolds. And he also was a producer on this. Yeah. And Jodie Comer and Lil Rel Howery.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Who's he?
He's the guy who was doing the impression of what's his face? He's the guard friend.
Oh, he's the best friend, the guard.
Yeah. So he was doing his best Kevin Hart.
Yeah. He was doing a Kevin Hart impression all through this.
Yes.
He's in Get Out. He's also the best friend. Funny.
Okay.
And Taika Waititi, of course.
Yep.
Who shows up?
Who's that? Plays Antoine.
He made this movie very enjoyable.
Yes. He was great in it. So
that dude can do no wrong.
And I cannot not hear Korg. So
yeah. That's new, Reggie.
I'm telling you.
Hey, new Doug.
I'm telling you, you should look up and watch What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
He plays one of the he directed that movie. He also co-starred in it and co-wrote it. And he plays one of the vampires, the more anal one.
Yeah.
Tells the other vampires, when they're going to bite somebody's neck, they could at least lay out some newspaper first. Instead of getting it on the couch.
There's also the Nazi one.
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit's amazing. I thought that was great. And Wilder People. Like his first movie.
Never saw that.
Great. Really cool.
Is it a comedy? Is it a...
It's kind of a coming of age comedy. It stars the dude in Jurassic Park, and it's really good.
Which dude?
The main scientist.
Oh,
not Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, the main scientist. He played Damien in...
It's a really good movie. It's
Omen
called
3. Sam Neill. Sam Neill.
Yeah, it's Sam Neill. It's not Curse of the Wilder People. It's great. It's a really good movie.
I'll have to look it up.
I think it's his first movie.
Okay, let's get back to Free Guy.
Free Guy. This movie was released in August 10th, and it stars Ryan Reynolds as a video game character, an NPC, a non-player character, who works as a teller at the bank and the bank gets robbed every day.
Multiple times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as he's walking down the street, there's all kinds of people riding in cars, shooting guns and stuff. And the players they call them sunglass people or dark glass people. And they're all the players who do the shooting and the beating up and stuff like that. So he gets hurt or many different ways, or killed in many different ways, and just wakes up the next day.
It says hi to his goldfish.
Yeah, it says hi to his goldfish, and what's his thing he says, his line?
Hi, Goldie.
I think it's hi, Goldie.
No. His line when he's outside.
Oh, don't have a good day. Have a great day.
Oh yeah, that's right. So this other character, this sunglass person, is the girl, Molotov girl.
Right.
And he sees her and instantly falls in love with her and gets obsessed with her. Meanwhile, in the real world, this is a big game called Free City, and people all over the world, I guess, convene on it.
Because it's an internet game, right? It's not like a PlayStation or whatever, right?
Yeah, probably. It's probably a PC-based game.
Right.
A multiplayer MMPRG or something.
They stole one of our characters, Film Fan Man.
That's
where he's been. Reinvent that.
That's where he's been.
Stole our Film Fan Man. Mom!
Don't you think, don't you think they're going to wear out that cliche with anything computer-based?
The basement in your mom's. Yeah.
Yeah. Ma! Movie theater butter.
Yeah, but it turns out he's played by, what's his face, within the game.
Oh, yes.
Magic Mike there.
What's his name? Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. How come we cannot remember anyone's names tonight?
I don't know.
It's the same every night.
Yeah, that is true, Carl.
So in the real world, Millie, who is the Molotov girl in the game, and Walter had a company, and they had this game that they were doing. It was purchased by Antoine's company.
Right.
But she suspects that Antoine is using their source code in the game. And that's my problem with this whole movie right here. He bought the company. He owns their code. He didn't steal it.
I think they made it clear that wasn't part of the buying out.
There was it wasn't part of theirs.
He promised that he wouldn't use their code.
Correct. So he went all Tron on it. That's right. This was fucking Tron.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't?
I don't know. That's an interesting wrinkle, I guess. So.
Think about it.
Yeah. She tells him about the users, and
she has to go. She's Flynn, so she has to break in. She has to use her Tron to get in and help. And short of some fucking blue and red coloring, it's fucking Tron.
That's an interesting wrinkle. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
And that's true. And at the end, they get the vital data, and the company.
Even the friend who died, the whole nine. With
the buddy Ram,
the buddy who died, the whole thing. I was just like, this is Tron. Huh. I'm watching Tron with better animation. That's all it was. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. So he gets the glasses from one of the robbers and puts it on, and then sees what all the users see.
Right. Because he's an AI.
Yeah.
He's different from all the other MCUs.
and he keeps getting more and more independent.
Right.
I thought it was really clever.
Yeah, actually. That was cool.
He's becoming a being. So they're trying to search him out, and Walter checks his code and realizes that he is not a player, but an NPC that has become sentient through and he knew that their code had to be in it, because their code was for an artificial intelligence.
Right.
And it worked. But she needs to keep going in to convince him to get the vital file that will prove that their code is in there.
Right.
So he does. She goes in, tells him, hey, you're an NPC, and Antoine's going to shut this whole game down in 2 months, and you're all going to die. So he goes, first he gets pissed off, and then goes down to the waterfront and throws a rock and sees it disappear through the fake code horizon that's there.
The Truman Show horizon.
Right. Basically.
Yeah.
And then he sticks his hand in there. If he just kept walking, he would have ended up in that game, that cool game.
Right, it would have been just over.
Yeah. So Antoine gets wind of what's going on in this game, and he orders Free Guy to be deleted, and they can't delete him.
He wanted to delete him because he thought he was a player, but he couldn't delete him. So because he was part of the game, he couldn't be deleted.
And he kept getting better and better. And
right.
Yeah.
Could destroy him.
Right.
Yeah. So Millie and her, they go on walks. They eat bubblegum ice cream. They.
No one likes bubblegum ice cream.
No, 10-year-old me did.
Okay.
And they start smooching and everything, and she's falling over because she thinks it's a player.
Right.
When she finds out it is Blue Shirt Guy, I mean, that Blue Shirt Guy is not, Walter goes and tells her, no, he's not a real person, but he's getting famous on.
But he is, Jim. Yes. He's built after someone.
That's right. He was a love letter to her.
He was. That was so fucking dumb.
Someone.
I thought that was really good. Actually.
Someone was the author.
Yeah,
that was a nice thing at the end. Actually,
whatever.
Dude, I thought it was
Hallmark really moments.
It was original. It was fucking an original thing.
So there's a lot of fighting and shooting and things like that. And Antoine finally says, we got to get rid of him. They tried to delete it. The Walter guy prevents him from dying in the game. And then Antoine goes and gets an axe and starts destroying all of the
that was such a waste
servers.
Resources.
Yeah.
Just delete the hard drives.
Or shut the power off.
Yeah, or shut the power off.
Right?
That's what I did.
Why did he have to?
He destroyed millions of dollars.
Right. That was the weirdest thing. I'm like, why is he
of his own money?
Yeah.
So
that was dumb.
Yeah, that was dumb.
So the city starts disintegrating. He runs over the bridge, and him and his buddy, and his buddy doesn't make it. Tells him to go on, just like Graham did with Flynn.
Thank you.
Flynn. Okay.
Help Tron.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
Help Tron.
And then Free Guy makes it through the wall before the city disintegrates, and he's in the game that Antoine stole, and they prove that he was the one that stole it, and Millie tells him, I don't want anything but our game back.
And he says, what are you, an idiot?
Yeah, because she was.
I know, she totally could.
What are you, dumb?
Yeah, and he basically tells her that's the worst deal in the history of deals.
Yeah. We just want our game, but you don't have any capital to do anything with it. Like,
yeah.
You live in a shitty apartment, you know?
I would think they would have had more money.
Who would have had more money?
They sold their company to a huge company.
And then he just kept working for him in the tester area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think that you would get a bigger promotion.
Well, he offered him the promotion, and he refused it.
Before that is my point.
Well, I think he chose to be there. That's why he didn't take this promotion.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to watch over his creation. I hate people like that. Take the money.
I know.
One, if I created an AI type, I wouldn't be giving that away. I'd write something else. If you're good enough to write like an AI thing,
yeah, do another one.
Yeah, just here, you can have this one. It's Blue Shirt Guy.
And he doesn't even want the AI portion.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, here.
Just leave that out. Just delete it real quick and we'll start again over here.
Here, you can have this.
Here's the game. I don't care.
Yeah, he had this moral hold. Well, I thought we were going to be able to do this. And I thought, but no, we're going to lie. We're going to give him something else. Of course, it's about the money. I understood that.
Now we can start our own thing.
Like, Antoine, his angle, I get it. I'm a businessman. I understand it. But anyway, so yeah, he creates dude to combat guy.
Right.
Fun.
Which I thought was incredibly funny.
Yeah, it was really good.
I thought
he's got the big tattoo of the blue shirt
with the blue shirt
on his back.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought it was Steve Carell.
Oh, wow.
Because he was doing a Brick impression.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Kind of. Yeah. Okay.
Friendly gesture.
Loud noises.
That's good, right? That's right.
I don't know what we're yelling about.
I love Lamp.
Yeah.
I love Lamp.
I love Lamp.
And then what happened to Free Guy?
So then he lives happily ever after in the new game.
Yeah.
And Antoine's company is going down and their company is coming up.
Yeah.
And he gets his best friend back.
So he said, and basically it's just watching a game.
Yeah, basically.
So that I would be bored.
No, I think people interact, but they're just nicer about it.
No, I think they just watch because it's all AI.
Yeah, because they say, they mention it like that too, that
which
people aren't going to be playing a game. They'll just be like walking around watching things.
Yeah. So
I'm sure you're still in there. There's just no combat.
When are people going to stop trying to fucking create artificial intelligence? It's always a problem. Like it never ends good.
It's a way bigger question than this podcast is.
Like,
no, I think
I have a lot to say about
that. When, except for Data,
even Data, that's a problem.
He wasn't a problem. He was handy to have around.
Anytime they can go off on their own, like, no, that's a problem.
He didn't go off on his own.
He had the capability of it.
No, and his brother was.
He was learning.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, no,
he wasn't done.
Yeah, Jim,
when you say off on his own,
start doing shit, not listening, and I'm gonna run shit. Yeah, no,
I'm running this out.
I'm gonna run shit now. Yeah, like when are people gonna stop this shit? Like it'll never turn out good.
There's a new sheriff in town, Captain Picard.
Yeah. No, it'll never fucking turn out good, ever.
I'm saying there have been instances where an artificial intelligence was good, but
what
in real life?
Chess games?
Yeah,
what?
No. Just thinking.
Data in Star Trek was a force for good. Herbie from Disney's The Black Hole.
Oh boy,
he was a good robot.
Yeah, but so was the big red dude.
So
big red dude wasn't a good robot. That was a villain robot. That was Maximilian.
Also AI.
Is the computer in war games is still playing chess. Otherwise, we're going down. Like no one's figured that out.
There's a real government oversight.
Not chess. He's playing tic-tac-toe, and he never wins.
Yeah.
There's a government oversight division that is called Skynet. They called themselves Skynet.
Yeah. See? So you're saying we're problem. So you're saying
the U.S. government.
You're saying we're doomed, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah. AI is gonna.
Once Skynet
this is way bigger than this podcast.
Once Skynet becomes sentient.
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Well, I'm saying it's turned out more times bad than good.
So that's Free Guy.
So this, where was critical response? 80% positive on Rotten Tomatoes out of 278 reviews.
Good.
The movie cost between 100 and 125 million, and is made so far 328.7 million.
Wow.
There you go.
So it's coming back.
Yeah, and there is talk of a Free Guy sequel.
Well, they have to now.
Why do they have to?
Because they got to make a free girl.
Free girl.
So he can fall in love.
That's right. Because
they very well might. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
fucking do the math. Like that's simple math.
They gotta write him up a would-be girlfriend in the.
Yeah.
In the...
That is dead on, Rich. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Then they'll do a third one, free kids, the whole nine. Like they got a whole family thing going on.
Free kids.
Yeah.
You are so correct.
Yeah. So, and then Free Guy will take over the world and kill all the humans.
Free bread.
Yeah. That'd be
Free bad grandpa.
Want.
Yeah, free bad grandpa. You know?
Meet the free guys.
Free Guy Christmas.
Meet the free guy.
Meet the free guys. Free Guy Christmas. Free Guy Halloween special. I give it a 3 because it made me laugh. It didn't suck. It was, it had its charm, and I would probably watch it again, not over and over, but at least one more time. Like if it was on, I'd probably, I'd check out Free Guy. Carl, what do you give it?
I like 3.5. It was surprisingly good. Like I thought it was going to be cheesy.
As did I.
But the whole AI thing towards the end, I was like, wow, he's really getting smarter, and he gets smart enough to give up the whole relationship with the girl and say, hey, I'm just a love letter that someone else wrote. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was clever.
All right. See, I saw this like for what it was, like as a comedy and stuff. I did not go deep like you just did. Like the love letter was like, you're like, it's charming, it's endearing.
Well, yeah, I'm not a love movie guy.
Okay, that was hardly deep. It was spelled out pretty clearly at the end of the movie.
Right.
But he said he realizes it.
Yeah.
The character. Yeah. I thought the character was really well done.
Yeah.
No, I'm not Reynolds saying anything about the character. I'm just saying that was very evident in the movie. Well, it wasn't something you had to dig deep to.
Right. Deep. But
no, I'm saying Richie said, that's like a deep cut.
No. I mean, like Carl's going deep as far as like feelings and stuff. Like, man, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't cry or anything. I just thought it was pretty original.
But Richie has a cold heart. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I do not. All right. I do.
The made up character, the fake digital character of Ryan Reynolds really went a long way.
It was, I was surprised that, how funny and well, well done it was, because anytime it's like a visual masterpiece.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's a piece of shit. And this was not a piece of shit.
This could have gone south so quickly.
Yes.
It never did.
No.
I
thought Ryan Reynolds did a great job delivering the funny
Yeah, it wasn't too over the top, Ryan Reynolds.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah.
So
3.5?
3.5. What do you give it, Jim?
I give this also a 3.5.
All right.
I enjoyed it. I
always hated it. I never listened to it.
All in all, fantastic.
Yes. So what did you say? 3.5?
3.5.
So Phil, say it is a modern day Tron.
Right.
Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing?
No, it was done well.
Yeah.
But it really, I'm just talking the story, mirrored Tron is my point. Like,
okay. It's a good call.
Destroy All Movies can be found at damshow.co, damshow.co. Our email address is what, Carl?
destroymail@gmail.com.
That's right. Destroymail@gmail.com. Once again, that's destroymail@gmail.com.
You can find our other fine podcasts at damshow.co.
Damshow.co.
You can find our back episode catalog there as well. If you want to support the show, you can go and leave a review in places that let you leave reviews, like Apple Podcasts and Podchaser. You can also use the link to Amazon. If you click on the Amazon link, you go shop just as you normally do on Amazon. You don't pay an extra penny, yet we get a commission on your sale.
That is too funny. Well, that's it. That's Free Guy. That's the show. Anyway, that's it. That's Free Guy. Good night, damnation. Wait, that's not right. I'm Richie.
What a pro. What a professional.
Yeah, that's all we got. Good night, damnation. Get the fuck out of here.
Bye.
Out of here. Anyway, I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Good night, damnation. You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly, mostly classic TV, especially bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, Destroy All Television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.